Hi YouTube world, it's
Hi.
just us.
T and C.
We're new to the YouTube world. I'm going to do a quick rapid fire just so you guys kind of get to know us, but not really.
Because y'all need to be all up in our business like that. Just saying.
My name is Trey. I'm 26. I'm from Houston. I'm a Pisces. I'm the nicest person you'll ever meet. I live alone. I had a dog, but she passed away.
Why would you want to tell somebody?
This is my 30 seconds. And I like candy.
Okay. Why would you want to tell somebody you live
Now,
for security purposes?
For the Soul Train. They don't know where I live?
Okay, just saying.
Okay, yeah, let's redo that.
But okay.
Here's 30-second rapid fire with Trey and Sissy. Ready, set.
T and C.
I don't go by T.
But it's
Trey and Sissy.
Okay, whatever.
Go.
Hi. What I want to tell y'all about myself. Really don't want to tell y'all my age. But I reside in Houston, Texas. I'm a Libra. I have, very few friends. But I'm the nicest person you'll ever meet, actually. That's why he is my friend, basically, obviously. I love animals.
Time's up. Now, 30 seconds later, y'all still know absolutely nothing. So, today, for our first video, we're here to discuss the 2015 Soul Train Awards. And overall, it was a great show. Actually, a really great show for it to be a BET production, honestly.
Definitely, those are his opinions and his opinions only. I don't have a problem with your productions. Just
first, the pre-show. I didn't watch it, so I can't really say anything.
Of course. Well, with the pre-show, I usually don't like to watch those because they're pretty boring. But I just kind of wanted to see what it was going to be about. Pretty much, it wasn't something that just razzle-dazzled you the pre-show. So, we could kind of skip over that now.
Great. Now, the show. First, we're going to start with the host. Erykah Badu killed it. Like, I expected one thing, but she brought something completely different, especially opening with that Erykah Badu medley from old to new to everything. That I lived for it, loved it. Love her jabs at a few people. I like how she brought the old school with the new little Segway things, but the old school skate feel.
Yeah.
Brought those two together. I like that.
What were you expecting?
It's BT.
Once again, Deverly, these are strictly his opinions and his opinions only. Do not reflect any of my opinions. Just FYI. Just saying. Yeah, I agree though. Like, I absolutely love Erykah. She just basically has like this aura about her that you just feel like you want to be her cousin, you want to be, her friend. She just has that aura, that presence.
And the fact that she lives in Texas too, kind of, sort of makes me related to her. Even though she's down the freeway. But, we're still Texas buddies.
Okay. Again, she just has that energy that makes you want to be like, like I know her, kind of like what he just said. But you really don't know her, but you really, really, really want to know her. Kind of like 5 degrees of separation. I kind of know somebody, who actually went to school with her, but I ain't gonna claim that, I know her, because I don't know her.
I would.
Okay. But, yeah, I absolutely love how she opened. My whole time I was watching, I was like, please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall, please don't fall. Maybe that's because I don't know how to operate. What do you call those things?
I call them segways, but I noticed in a
that's
segue.
That's not a segue. That's what.
Look, I said I call them segways.
Okay, but
that's
they're
not segways, so therefore I'm gonna keep them. I'm never gonna buy one, so I'm gonna just call them.
Just FYI, a segue is what Paul Blart Mall Cop was riding on. That's
they know what a segue are. I don't. I mean, well, I know what a segue is, but I don't know what the other thing is.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, y'all saw it, so you basically know what we're talking about.
Erykah Badu hosting, phenomenal job, amazing, A+, 15 out of.
What do you think about
10 stars.
her style choices though of the night? Like her different outfit changes.
Love them. It's Erykah Badu.
Okay. I was just asking, I think it too.
Perfect.
I was digging the hat. Sometimes she almost reminded me of Smokey the Bear with that first brown hat. I mean, it was, but it was you. That's her though. That's her style. So
I liked it.
Not everybody can rock that, and she rocks it. Like
she definitely did her thing, and that jab at Iggy was perfect thing, perfect everything.
I literally almost threw my phone at the TV.
I did not. Honestly, I thought as she was answering those calls, she was going to keep picking up for all her ex-boyfriends. Like I expected Common. She did Andre 3000.
Yeah.
Like I just, Jay Electronica. I expected all them to be on the phone. But the fact she answered for Iggy and said, "Oh no, you can come.
You definitely can put you doing is not rap." I kind of was like, that was like a moment she gave me. It was
she definitely went up on the stand chart for me.
I literally wanted to throw my phone at the TV, and it was like, yes, it was like.
Right. I was here for it. I loved it.
No.
Moving on from Erykah though. First category of the night was Best New Artist. No complaints there. I think Janina deserved it. I think in that, I mean, don't get me wrong, there were a lot of good artists in that category. Don't remember all of them, but I do know from when I watched it, I thought Janina deserved it, and he got it.
Yeah, I did too. He has definitely been one of those what we call the breakout artists. I mean, and I love the fact that it's different. He's unique. He brings something that we haven't had. And like I say, it was well deserved. And I like his speech. Like, I love the fact that he said that, he was always taught excellence in his family. So, I really like that he paid, that sort of homage or tribute, quickly to his father. And, just letting us know
Where are those other 2 points?
I know that I loved his accent too when we said that. Yeah, it was kind of cute. Made him even a little bit more sexy. But yeah, Janetta, he actually he deserved that award. So moving on. So after that performance, Tyrese, you see it?
Yeah, I saw it. I'll skip that part. I'll give that to her because I'm not a huge current Tyrese fan. The boy can blow. Don't get me wrong. But I'm more of an old Tyrese fan. I don't know any of his new music, so I can't really comment on it.
Well, I'm going to be honest. I haven't listened to the entire Black Rose album. The only songs that I have listened to and just remember really is Shame. But, I mean, I listened to it. I mean, it was nice. I just wasn't in the mood to listen, like to that type of music at that time. But the performance, he gave me what I needed. Basically, it made you want to, set the mood, light you some candles, have you some Kleenex, some wine, etc. Especially if you going through something that's kind of similar to that. But I like the fact that he gives you your all and he tries to leave it all out there. He really wants you to feel what he's created, and I appreciate that from him. So overall, good job, Tyrese. I enjoyed the performance. I really did.
Another performance I didn't really, not that I didn't care for it.
I didn't, but you gonna say Jeremiah?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't care for it simply because, to me, you can't sing Planes.
Yeah, it was
Planes and not have J. Cole come out. So I was expecting Cole to come out. He didn't come out. So it wasn't for me. I can't sing, so I really can't judge his singing, but I do know he missed a couple notes. But I mean, overall, I guess great show. Dancers, amazing.
Wait, but I disagree with the dancers because they was a little bit, off a little bit. I mean, out of 10 stars, I gave it 5, and that that might be a little bit too much. I said that might be a little bit too much, but I definitely it wasn't it didn't quite do it for me. But I like it, Jeremiah. It just didn't quite make it there this time. I do like the song Planes. I really do. Okay. So like hopping off of performance and going back to like, wardrobe, best dress. Did you see Cat Graham? No.
I did, but did you say best dress?
No, I didn't say best dress. I just said hopping off of.
Oh.
I didn't say she was best dressed, but I'm just saying like getting back to that category.
Okay.
I like the Emerald Ensemble. You didn't like that?
I mean, yeah, the dress was nice, but the hair, I didn't.
I didn't. Now, did I say anything?
I guess I think the night as a whole was big hair themed.
Yeah.
Because you had Jasmine Sullivan
Lion
with big hair. That lion lady with big hair. You had Cat Graham with big hair. Yeah, so I guess the theme was more so big hair, but I just felt the way Cat Graham did it. It was
straight
and then looked like
person comb didn't quite go all the way through.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I love the balmain emerald dress. Like it was like yes, like that is something that I would absolutely wear. I would agree though. Like I definitely I love the dress. So getting back onto performances. Chill Scott.
Lady of freaking Soul. Man. Like, well deserved. She should have been one, honestly. But she, yes. Everything from her speech to the performance to her winning again for Artist of the Year.
Was it Artist of the Year?
Don't quote me on that. But yeah, she won. I think it was. Maybe not. Anyway, but yeah, she won again for something really big.
Yeah.
Which deserved. She did a very good job the whole night. Definitely giving that honor to her was needed. She's definitely Lady of Soul.
And
definitely.
doesn't she have like that personality and that energy where you just want to be like, hey, Auntie Jill, like, yeah. So, but she was looking beautiful. It was like her look, hair, that was, just gorgeous on her. Her outfit, she just looked sleek and refined and just, well put together. She looked good.
Yeah.
So, congratulations, Jill Scott. You completely deserve, all of the accolades that you are receiving. We love your music and you just bomb. Moving on to the Cypher.
Another one. Well, this is why I say like this was a BET production like done right. Like they did everything. It
was different.
Right, so different.
It was different. And it was something that you can enjoy.
That you only see at the BET Hip Hop Awards, and you got bomb singers. Casey still holding tight.
Yes.
Eddie Levert still holding tight. Leila Hathaway still holding tight with Chrisette. Like these voices, and DJ Abdullah Ngata, like Erica. That yes, the Cypher was everything.
Did you just say?
Love the Cypher. That's her name. She gave.
She gave all the names.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I enjoyed it. It was different. I enjoyed it. It was different. It was something that you were kind of like almost on the edge of your seat, kind of like waiting to see what was going to happen or how was it going to be. And I must say, but a little bit, let's be honest, like a little bit KC first kind of started out, it wasn't.
Yeah, he scared me in the beginning.
Yeah, okay.
But he found himself.
It together.
He found himself and did what he needed to do.
You wasn't expecting, as he says, from a BET production. Again, definitely.
Okay, you don't have to keep throwing me under the bus.
How was it? You had already said
it. Next, anyway.
Okay.
Another performance that was amazing was, I guess, into starting the Babyface tribute was Jasmine Sullivan and After 7.
Yeah.
One, I did not know that song was sampled. I guess I really didn't pay attention because when they came out and sung their song, I knew the words to their song, but I guess I just didn't pay attention to follow that it was a sample song, which now makes me love that song from Jasmine Sullivan much more. But that a great blend. That was a great. That whole tribute one was amazing.
But I kind of like Jasmine Sullivan's hair.
Right? Yeah. No,
I like her hair.
She was one of the big hairs that I enjoyed that I didn't.
I like
didn't
that.
Have
I liked her look actually.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I think last night the big girls did their thing, and I don't mean that in a a harmful way or a negative way. I just think that the big girls really did their thing last night. I think that they look better than us petite chicks. I'm being honest.
Y'all came through. Work.
Okay. But yes, she looked amazing. I enjoyed the performance, especially when After 7 came out. I wasn't expecting that, but it was just a nice. It just so far all the performances made you want to just get up, and just groove to it.
Yeah.
So again, great job, Jasmine Sullivan.
But like the whole Babyface, Cypher to Babyface thing was everything to me because it gave like artists who I grew up listening to because of my mom, my aunts, my uncles, to show that they still got it. Tevin Campbell, Casey, Bobby Brown.
But stop. Stop. Don't get me wrong, Bobby Brown, but
he's been through a lot.
I understand that.
But,
yes.
I mean, he was.
In the post show, he did say that he had lost his voice earlier that morning. He was, so I guess that is what it's attributed to.
Who thought Bobby was gonna come out and like sing the house down?
I didn't, still,
he did good.
But
I thought he would come out and do.
Okay.
So back to what I was saying. Bobby Brown, Tevin Campbell, KC, After 7, they all came out, showed they can still hang. And good God, Miley, she's not an old singer at all, but Fantasia.
I promise you, I shed a little tears because I felt that.
Yeah, she felt it too because when you saw when she was singing and that arm cocked and that bottom lip.
But wait a minute, but when Babyface got up and he went back there, he told the band to keep going. They gave me everything I needed and then some.
What was even better is that for me, because I literally just seen Fantasia like 3 days ago.
So that was the concert you didn't want to tell me about. That you went to. Just saying.
I definitely thought I told you.
No,
but anyway,
I asked you
anyway, so I went to a Fantasia
and you was like, "That's not what I called you about."
And then
you didn't tell me the artist. But
that was right. Okay. So now seeing her on there, like my love for Fantasia is growing. Like she's amazing.
I'm gonna be honest. I literally threw my remote this time. I mean, I didn't throw it at the TV, but I threw it down on the bed because I was like, yes, I cried, I sang,
that's what I want to do.
I danced, I got all up in my feelings because I felt that it just hit me in my spirit. It just was. I absolutely love Babyface and Fantasia's performance together. It was like the best one for me out of him and everybody else. I think we miss Brandy, huh? She still
came through.
But she came through. She was
and she bringing back the old like Moesha braids.
Yeah,
she coming. Brandy coming back. Like don't sleep on her. Like
she has a new show
Baby
coming out
on Broadway. New show coming
like
out. Like Brandy coming through. Y'all thought she was gonna stop after
the game.
The game. There you go. Nope.
Wait. Okay. After that, I'm sorry. I just have to throw in something really quick. Did y'all catch that commercial of Stevie Wonder?
I just wish somebody would say, "Baby, your hair has been
gone
for years.
We
can make you some necklaces out of your hair. We can make you some bracelets. I don't know what you're holding on to, but somebody out of all his kids, our girlfriends, somebody in his team has to say, Stevie, the hair, we have to lose it. Nobody will. Maybe that's why, because he's such a big artist, nobody wants to disrespect him.
That's not disrespect.
But somebody has to say, if only you could see your hair right now. Ooh, that was a wrong choice of words. That was a wrong choice of words. Sorry. If only you knew. you would cut your hair right now. So maybe somebody should just get his hand and show him where his hairline's supposed to start, and like let him feel where it is now, and then maybe he.
Could you still do that, but man, having that disability though?
What does the blind have to do with your life?
I'm just saying because he never knew where it started at from the beginning.
This is where your hair's supposed to be.
I'm just.
This is where it is now. That's.
All I could do was literally shake my head. I mean, I first of all, I was so distracted. Like, the song was beautiful that, you know, they were singing, but I just couldn't stop looking at.
Yeah, no.
Like, yeah, I just couldn't stop looking at the braids, the locks, locks.
Let it go, please. Please.
I'm sorry. I just had to bring it up. I mean, I love you. You are a legend in your own right.
Very much so.
But it's time to retire that look. I mean,
yeah, definitely.
I'm just saying. I'm sure I wasn't the only one that caught that. I love you though, Stevie. I promise you I do. That's why I'm telling you. Because I love you.
Okay, now the closing of the show. I'll give both emotions because when R. Kelly first came out, I legit thought it was only going to be that new song, which is R. Kelly's another one. I like his old stuff.
I didn't even know that new song.
Stuff. Didn't either. I don't know none of his new stuff. Honestly, probably since Trapped in the Closet 4, I stopped listening to R. Kelly. So anything new I have not heard. But then once I found out this is another medley I'm getting for my life.
Shut it down. Like.
And he can still hold notes.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. I agree. He made you want to get, like, he made me want to get dolled up, dressed up, you know, call somebody, let's go out to the club, let's go, you know, let's go step, let's go have some fun.
I want to go to a house party. I want to be just like them on the stage. I want to go to somebody's backyard.
It made you reminisce, you know, the oldies
with
but
some
the
red
goodies.
cups with a barbecue plate, just like they did on stage.
What was in them cups and plates? I really wanted to know.
I don't know. But they was barbecuing on stage, so I'm assuming it was like a hot link
sandwich. I saw someone's plate. I mean, it looked like it had
potato salad. I don't know. You know.
You don't eat everybody's potato salad.
I didn't say I was gonna eat it. I'm just saying what all I think was on the plate.
I learned that from experience. However, I highly agree with my favorite. You know, Ricky Smiley. You don't eat everybody's potato salad.
Yeah, no. I think you don't eat everybody's food. Period.
No, but I think Ricky likes to go to Piccadilly's for his potato salad. I want to say
Piccadilly. They still make those?
I mean, there was a Piccadilly in the Alameda Mall. I don't know if it's still there.
It's not.
Well, I don't know. I don't frequent the Alameda Mall. But I think it's Piccadilly still in some other states.
Oh.
But yeah. But I really, really wanted to know what was in those plates and cups.
Yeah, I think overall it was a very, very great show. I give it a 9 out of 10 for the entire show. Shout out BT, Centric, Deborah Lee, Stephen Hill. All it was amazing, amazing production. Y'all are coming back. Keep this up, please, for the next awards coming up. Amazing.
Shout out to Deborah Lee again. You know, good job. We enjoyed the 2015 Soul Train Awards. Couldn't ask for anything else from the hostess with the mostest. We love you, Erica. Great job.
Yeah, it was great. I enjoyed it. That was our review.
Bye.
Bye guys. Thanks for watching.